Hi, in this video we'll be looking at how we can move files within the S3 environment. To achieve this, we'll import Bodo3 package, which is an AWS SDK to access resources on AWS environment. Once we've imported the Bodo3 package, we'll define our AWS access key ID and secret access key, which we would need to log in into an AWS environment through our Python code. Now, to understand how this can be generated for any AWS environment, please refer to the link attached with the video. Following this, we'll create a source bucket name, which is the name of the bucket from which we need to move the file. And then the archive bucket name is the name of the bucket in which we need to move that file. Post this, we'll also create a source target, which is the exact S3 path of the file which needs to be moved. And then the archive target, which is the exact S3 path of the location in which we want to move the file along with the file name. Once you've created these variables, we'll create a dictionary called S3 source location, which is a combination of your source bucket name and your source target. We'll come to this why exactly we need this in the later part of our code. Post creating all the variables, we'll start defining our function. Now, this function is a four-step process in which we are logging into an AWS environment by creating a session. Post creating a session, we are calling upon the resource method to create an S3 object. Once this object is created, we are calling upon a copy method and then a delete method. Now, the thing to notice here is we do not have a direct method to move a file within the S3 environment. So we are taking a two-step process where we are first of all copying our file from the source location to the target location. And once the file is successfully copied, we are deleting that file from the source location. Now to copy that file, we are passing a parameter as S3 source location, which is nothing but a dictionary which has the details of my source bucket name and my source target file. And then the archive bucket name and the archive target, basically the location in which we want to copy that file. Post this, we are calling upon the delete object to delete the file from the source location by passing the source bucket name and also the source target, which is the exact location of the file which needs to be deleted. Now, post defining this function, we are directly jumping onto the main block where we are calling up this function by passing the required parameters. And this function will copy files and then delete the file from the source location, which will give us an experience of moving a file from one location to another. Now, this specific method can come very handy in our data engineering pipelines when we want to move a file. Once we are done running our data pipelines, then we want to move the source file to an archive location to better maintain the files and to make space for the new files which are coming in and to avoid any kind of confusion for our workflows to point to a specific file.